so it's been a long couple days. I had to take the pump out the other night. I didn't really explain what's going on except for Friday night update. So what happened was we had fuel dilution in the oil, like that. I was driving it one day, and been a couple weeks ago now. Lost power. Basically, I thought it was something I did on the install. I'm good. It wasn't anything that I did on the install. I took it out, ran it back up to Portland. They pulled the front seal, and let me show you. So we talked about this before. Alright guys, so they gave me a new installation gasket, which was pretty cool of them. Free 90 free. So what happened, guys, is we probably should have sent this pump back and shoved it up the guy's ass on eBay. I don't know if it was him or somebody else, but this came off of an engine, and right there, this nick has caused me the most headache. I mean, this pump runs great. I have had no complaints when this pump was running good. But what had happened when the first go around, they knew about this nick, and basically he said, you know, I'm gonna massage that back, you know, and then we'll put a new seal in. They caught that seal when they put it in. They caught the metal groove there and tore that seal, and finally, like when I was driving, it blew out, lost all my fuel pressure, lost horsepower, and it was, thank goodness, was just right around the corner. I limped it home, checked for some reason, I'm like, I just need to check my oil level, and I had more oil than I had to start out the day with, which you've got, you know, dilution from somewhere. So we had fuel just spewing over this shaft here into to the engine oil. So took it back up there. They I stay at the shop this time and watched them. They actually took this tool that's designed to basically spin in here and clean it up, and they took that metal back, and now it actually looks in person way better than it did before. Because the first go around, I should have known something, because when I picked it up, I was in a hurry. I should have been like, I don't know, man, this doesn't look right. The seal didn't look seated, but I didn't know anything about this. This looks better. It looks like we're gonna have no problems now. It looks like it is going to work just fine for us. So unfortunately, it's been a hell of a couple weeks. So the expedition went down. My brakes started to fail on my work truck. My bad, you know, lack of maintenance. It's been a while. The 7.3 liter crew cab, the 01 that we have, it decided to go ahead, for some reason, start dumping fuel into the valley, and it stopped running this morning. So my wife, we're down to one truck right now. We're down to Squeaks, the good old shop truck, for my wife to get to work and for me to do my running around. So this ain't gonna fly. Tonight I'm gonna go out and pick up the good old white 97 Power Stroke of my father-in-law's. You guys have seen that on this show before, I think. But anyway, you guys know which one it is. So I'm gonna go out tonight and grab that truck for a spare. Expedition is going to hopefully be back up on the road either late tonight or tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna kill myself. It's not like I've got the van, and my wife can just drive Squeaks, and we've got Papa's truck that we can borrow. So I'm just gonna take my time, go nice and slow, and get this pump installed back on there properly. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started on installing the pump back into the Expedition. And I think what we're gonna do this go around is I'm gonna mess with the fuel. I got talked out of doing a governor spring and a fuel pin by those guys up there. I was just gonna have them do it while it was in the shop, but they talked me out of it. They said to go ahead and do some things with the timing and showed me some other cool tricks with the pump. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that for right now. And they said send it. So, and it's not like we're going we're not going for horsepower. I don't want a cajillion horsepower out of this. I want it to get good fuel economy and just to hook up to the boat and tow it to the lake. That's all I want. It's not like we're going to go hook up to the trailer and try to tow a Super Duty home with the thing. I mean, it probably could if it wanted to, but I don't want to do that. This is just a daily fuel economy / light tow rig. So let's get started on the install. Back in with the pump. Yep. Oh yeah, duh. Just out of it today. Let's take this old seal off. Put our new fucking seal on. Boom. Alright guys, so with the pump timing right there locked, pump timing locked, the engine timing's locked. Remember that pin that we talked about in that first video back here? There's that, where I'm reaching back underneath the pump here, there's that plastic pin. I pushed it in, spun it around, top dead center, locked it in. The gear just slides right back on. Tighten that down to recommended specs. Yeah, so now I'm gonna need Kyle's help to get the cover back on, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna get everything on the pump hooked back up again. We've got a mess going on here. Gonna go ahead and get fuel lines and all that good shit hooked back up. I might just update you on this. I haven't decided yet. Kind of grumpy. So, yep. I'll see you in a minute when I get some more progress done. It's right there. It's underneath. I'm back from getting the white truck to save me for a few days. Kyle's here, but he's naked. He can't be on camera. So, let's do this. Let me get the pod set up. Basically, I've got everything together, but I need his help to get the timing pin. Alrighty, and that's back on again. Yay! The wrench for the bolts and the crank is right here.
No, you were wrong.
Well, I gotta wiggle it back and forth. We might just have to get an opening. We gotta find that pin.
There it is.
A little bit of pressure. Go back and forth. I got pressure on it.
It's just loose on the board.
Oh shit, hold on. Gotta get the pump timings locked in right now too. I gotta unlock the pump. Is it moving at all? God damn it. Oh, I felt it. Come on, back up. Don't fucking... What?
You're good. I moved it.
You did?
Yeah.
The engine?
Yeah.
Am I out then? Okay.
We're up against it.
This time, okay. Yep. The fuck? Not much.
Yeah. We're out.
How did I didn't hear it pop like last time. Yeah, we're out. It must have moved and I didn't feel it. Pretty good.
Alright. That's a loosey-goosey.
I might call it a night. It's not like I need this fucking thing driving in the morning.
Right.
Do little bits at a time.
Make sure it's done right.
I got all the fuel lines back on.
Oh, good.
Pumps in. Pumps in. Fuel lines are back on. And I don't know how I'm doing the timing chain cover yet, so.
Sleeve.
That's the actual seal without a sleeve. That's the non-fix-it kit. This is the fix-it kit that's on there. Alright, well, we're going to call it a night for day one. I know this is a very simple and easy. It's cold. I'm hungry. It's been a long day. And
Bye, guys.
he's going home. And I really don't need this thing running tomorrow. So, yep. We'll see you here in a few seconds when it's day two on this. Next day on the expedition. So guys, I got my timing gear cover put back on. That seal down there is huge. It's gonna have to, we've all gummed it up, taken it on and off. It needs to be cleaned and repainted anyway. Looks like ass. So this is just a test. I got the tack kit back on. The harmonic balancer is going back on right now. Got all my lines hooked up. It's a mess. I gotta get all my wiring cleaned back up again. So basically it's just tighten a couple more of these bolts up on the timing gear cover, tighten those 4 bolts up, put my sensor back on, put a serpentine on here. I'm gonna leave this cover open so we can watch for fuel. That's how Kyle and I saw fuel the first time. And I gotta do an oil change before we start it, so that's not gonna be today. So unfortunately, slow process here, but anyway. Good afternoon, guys. I'm back from a long day and a long road trip. Finally, it's Sunday evening, getting back to work on the 4BT expedition. So let's go over there and take a look. So yep, basically we're just where we left off. Don't know how much you guys can hear right now, but basically I'm trying to get all the air out of the system by cracking all the injector lines, cranking it over for 15 seconds and letting it sit for a minute, trying to push all the air out of the fuel lines. Got it hooked. I don't have a battery charger, so I got it hooked up to the old 7.3 over here as my battery charger. So I'm not gonna be able to do this too much longer. It's getting dark and I don't want to piss the neighbors off. So we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, I'm just gonna have to wait. I've got everything primed, I think, but I'm gonna have to wait till I get the battery charger from the property, so this is gonna go on to another day. Just not enough time in the days right now to work on things, so yeah, I'll catch you guys when we work on this again. Oh, on to the next night, guys. Not gonna be filming much tonight again, but I got home late, as you can see.
At 231, then through the lane, turn left, heading at 270.
It's dark, but I got the oil filter off. Was recording, but didn't push the button. I had the camera open. But anyway, just did the oil filter change, and I did an extended drain on the oil. Cleaned the magnet off. Since we've been running it, picked up a little shmoo on the magnet. Nothing bad. Could have been remnants from that old turbo that didn't explode, but remember got this motor with a bad turbo. That could have got into the oil. So might be cleaning that out still. We're not gonna go 3,000 on this oil. I'm probably gonna put 500 or 600 miles maybe and do another oil change. So yep, the old girl's probably fat and happy. She just got 10 quarts of new oil and a new oil filter. I did upgrade to a 5.9 oil filter. It did have a regular 4BT oil filter last go around. So I went ahead and 5.9 Cummins oil filter on here instead of a 4BT. They get about that much more filter. Anyway, probably gonna have to add a little bit more oil because it was a 10-quart system and you're adding a little more. So back again for another crazy day. Didn't really film much today. Just I am so pressed. I'm between jobs. Between work jobs right now, trying to slam this fucking thing together. Take a look. I'm just finishing up putting the air intake back on. Air intake, and then once we get this on, guys, I can test some things. This is it. This is the last thing. Took me an hour just to get the pump screws. I've got them on. Fuck, I forgot about the pump. I gotta do the pump next. I got one more nut on the pump I gotta get tight. Okay, that one's tight. 13 on this side. Get that tight. Reinstall throttle linkage cable. Just want to look over everything. It looks good, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get the keys of this bitch. That battery is going fucking down the goddamn road. Holy fucking shit. Now we play the fucking waiting game. Fuck. So fucking stupid. I'm done. I'm getting a red top. I'm done. Done, and done. So I've got this cap right there, guys. That cap's out so I can watch the pump for leaks. We're gonna do a fire up and run up on the girl and just check for leaks out of that pump, that front seal of that pump. Serpentine's back on. Made a few adjustments. Air cleaner's back on. Starting to get a little bit of surface rust on this pipe, so it looks like we're gonna take this out and paint it soon. I gotta fix this, don't look at that. Pump's back on. We're gonna do a little adjustment on the throttle linkage that I built too. See how it kind of goes at an angle here? I don't like that. I want it to be more straight. So we're gonna take this piece, we're gonna break our welds free and rotate it so it's a little more straight. I thought that was gonna work better, but I don't like it. Come on, baby. She almost fired because I saw some smoke rolling out of the downpipe. So, guys, exhaust will be next month. We're with all these breakdowns we had, unexpected financial breakdowns on this and the 7.3 Power Stroke. This had to get delayed. My plan was actually to have a video and have this done by now with the exhaust done by now, but fucking life is happening. It's happening hard. Drip, so gotta go hunt down a front seal, guys. That sucks. Good evening, guys. So, gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. We got it all back together. What has it been, 3 weeks since we got to drive the Cummins-powered Expedition? I would love to go take it for a drive right now, but it's just leaking too much out of that front seal. So I just ordered off of eBay a new seal. It'll be here Saturday, which is gonna make for a video on Saturday because we're gonna have to tear it all back down and do that seal. That's that oil seal that goes around the crank on the front of those. Shit happens, and it's been over multiple days. I've been so busy at work. Other than that, it sounds like it's running pretty good. As soon as we get the new seal on, guys, there's a lot coming up. There's a lot coming up on the channel. There's going to be a rambling on here tonight, guys. Go ahead, give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Subscribe if you have not already. Check out some other videos that we've put out if you have not. I think that's it. We'll send it.